guys. Man, this one was a long one. We're still going. The app kicked me out, guys. The app kicked me out. Kicked me out, guys. The app that I'm using to stream kicked me out, so it is what it is. Alright, we're already right here. We're arriving to Puerto Palomas. Some of you guys might be familiar, some of you might not, but we are here in Puerto Palomas right now, arriving. So I know they're usually pretty busy down here on the border as well, so we're about to check it out. And is it blurry for you guys? Is it bad reception or what? What do you mean bad signal here? Is the picture quality ugly or what? Okay. These flies, I don't know, guys. I think these flies, or might not even be flies, they might just look like flies, but I think they're biting the shit out of me. I'm getting bit, man. That's all I know. My arms are all itchy now after I've had them on there. The back of my neck is all itchy. I don't know. I think New Mexico might have some GMO flies or something. I don't know. They're definitely not your average black fly. These are like silver. They're like silverbacks. They're like gray or something. We'll just call them silverback flies. They're literally silver on their back. They look Monsanto-ish. Monsanto flies. They probably do like my skin. All nice tallowed out. Sheesh. They probably like that tallow on my face. I've still not seen one border patrol agent, guys. And I came upon another set of doors that was wide open. Another set of doors. 5 doors. 5 more doors wide open. These were actually welded open. I couldn't close them. I couldn't even move the door. They were welded to the Normandy barriers that were up against them. Crazy. Could be sand fleas, they fly. Listen, I don't know what they are, but those things are aggressive and they keep coming after you. They're like, it's not like a fly that's like that you like shoo 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 and it shoots away. Nah, these guys, it's like they're like really trying to force themselves on a person, man. I already sprayed on a bunch of freaking off. A lot of bug spray. They started moving away as soon as they saw the can. They say, ooh. My face is all greasy. I'm done. I'd rather know these freaking animals, bugs all over me, man. I hate them. I hate them. Oh man, y'all are hilarious. Alright. Smells a little funny. Kind of makes my stomach turn a little, but as long as I don't got those things all over me, I can't stand bugs. Is a fly considered a critter? Flies, moths, ugh, moths are nasty. Last night I did a late night drive, and with the headlights, they all just flock to the headlights, especially being out here and it being so warm, not being cold. The lights come on and I just like all the bugs want to be on the hood of the truck, and it's like Flesh flies? Really? Is that really a thing? Flesh flies. I've never heard of those. Don't sound good though. They literally look like flies, only they got silver. They got silver and black stripes on them. They're weird. Good old New Mexico. Good old New Mexico, huh? Got so much to offer out here. Those are huge dungs. Those are cow dungs. There's gotta be a lot of cows around here.
PGA Tour Radio, Sirius XM Channel 92. I'm Jared Bax, Fox News Headlines, 24/7, Sirius XM 115.
All right, Jared, thank you very much. Well, coming up, we're going to talk border security, also human trafficking. The Department of Justice addressing that today. We'll have details. Keep the grill lit with barbecue-themed channels, sure to get the backyard bumping. Set it and forget it. This Father's Day weekend and all summer long. Only at the Sirius XM app. Just search BBQ.
Attention investors, there's a major real estate correction happening. I'm investing in it, and you should too. My name's Grant Cardone, CEO of Cardone Capital, where we manage $4 billion of institutional quality real estate and partner with regular, everyday investors just like yourself. You get all the benefits of great real estate without any of the headaches. I find that I improve it. 50 distribute
Nothing.
our investors. We have a proven model distributing over 300.
Yeah, the hotspot is back there, man. This wall is kind of hard for them to scale.
6% cash flow. We find the best markets, best location, low replacement cost, and cash flow positive at close. To see if you qualify, go to CardoneCapital.com. That's CardoneCapital.com to see if you qualify.
Individual results may vary. There's no guarantee that past performance will be indicative of future results.
States like California, Texas, all along the southwestern U.S. Fox's Matt Finn is the latest from Southern California.
Yet another group of migrants who illegally and freely crossed into California, into the United States, morning after morning. What's happening here is these non-government organizations are handing out food and water to these migrants. Late yesterday, California Governor Newsom tweeted a video in which he talked about doubling the National Guard at the legal points of entry, where he says he has seized a record amount of fentanyl. But out here at these illegal pathways, we don't see any California National Guard out here tackling this problem. And so his video really begs the question of whether he plans on sending any National Guard out here where all these illegal migrants are arriving.
Again, that is Fox's Matt Finn in Southern California. Well, the Department of Justice, Homeland Security working together to combat human trafficking efforts by Colombia's largest drug cartel. A lot of this taking place at the border. Attorney General Merrick Garland says the operation is seeking help from the public, and they're willing to pay for it.
And through the State Department, for the first time, we are offering $8 million in rewards for information that leads to the arrest, conviction, or financial disruption of key leaders of the Clan de Golfo's human smuggling operation.
The Clan de Golfo, one of the most powerful criminal organizations in South America. I do have some breaking news to tell you about. The Justice Department will not prosecute Attorney General Merrick Garland for contempt, saying his refusal to provide audio tapes to the U.S. House of Representatives. The Justice Department saying it was not a crime. Attorney General Garland, who happens to oversee the Justice Department, but again, the Justice Department saying they will not prosecute the AG. Republicans asked for interview tapes involving President Biden and Special Counsel Robert Hur. In those tapes, Hur, it was part of President Biden's classified documents investigation. After those tapes, after those interviews, Hur questioned the validity of President Biden's memory. Now, the family of an American man who is being detained in Afghanistan is asking for help in seeking his release.
An Atlanta man who once worked as an airline mechanic for Delta has been held captive by the Taliban in Afghanistan ever since arriving in the country in December of 2022. The family of George Glesman says he was hoping to visit more than 100 countries in study of cultural anthropology. He was quickly taken into custody for unknown reasons after being allowed
Garland
to enter
is
Afghanistan.
something else,
Now
huh?
demanding the U.S. government do more to negotiate Glesman's return. The Taliban retook the country following the U.S. withdrawal. The department officially tells U.S. citizens not to travel to Afghanistan. Evan Brown, Fox News. LA Canadian, 42 minutes past the hour. Let's get a check on your Fox Business News.
Well, stocks are retreating in afternoon trading with the Nasdaq and S&P 500 down slightly, but slipping from record highs as investors are taking some profits and weighing hawkish Fed projections against cooling economic data. The Dow down about 125 points, the Nasdaq lower by 16, S&P 500 down 12. Tech stocks are among the gainers today, lifting the tech-heavy Nasdaq. On AI optimism, which seems to be the name of the game, playing with chipmaker and AI darling NVIDIA.
No Afghanistan for you guys? No? No?
Close, while Microsoft is on track for a fourth straight record close. Unfortunately, cruise ships are sinking. They operate their loads down concerns that the industry's pricing power is weakening, according to a Bank of America analyst. Business news, twice an hour on Fox News headlines, 24/7. I'm Hillary Barsky.
All this week, the Fox True Crime Podcast presents The Crimes of O.J. Simpson. 30 years later, El Nicolano takes you
Where's
inside the
O.J.?
courtroom and inside the courtroom.
Available now on Apple, Spotify, and FoxNewsPodcast.com.
Getting quality employees to fill positions in your company is essential, but finding those people can be a major hassle, unless you use ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter makes finding quality people a breeze, and right now you can try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/news. With ZipRecruiter, one click sends your job to hundreds of top job sites. But more than that, ZipRecruiter's advanced technology
I'm done with
identifies
this up and
candidates
down
with the
bullshit.
skills you need, sends you a
Moving off
list
to
of
the
great
side.
matches to review, and actively invites them to apply for your job. And the results speak for themselves. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. That's right, the first day. Now you can focus on your business and let ZipRecruiter do the work finding the best people for you. See for yourself. Experience the ease, efficiency, and power of ZipRecruiter for free. Just go to ZipRecruiter.com/news. That's ZipRecruiter.com/news. ZipRecruiter.com/news.
Now take a look at your Fox weather. Waterworks keep coming for much of Florida. Parts of Florida receiving up to 20 inches of rain this week. And chances for additional precipitation are expected to continue and not yield anywhere near the amount experienced earlier in the week. And Fort Lauderdale having its wettest day on record. From south of Florida to go. Fort Lauderdale was.
Stay informed, stay engaged. Your headlines every 15 minutes. Fox News headlines 24/7. This is Serious.
And do things that make her feel normal, whether it's spending time with family or, in this case, spending time with the nation. And so I think people are delighted that she's going to be able to join her family, her children, and all be seen tomorrow for the King's official birthday. And of course, the King himself has been undergoing treatment for cancer. So obviously, cancer has been playing a much bigger part in the public life of the royal family than ever before.
You know, the King's Birthday Parade, it's an annual event. The tripping to the
cancer diagnosis was when she did that recorded message a few weeks ago.
That's right, and that recorded message back in March was as a result of some really horrible and hideous speculation about her health, where she was. Some people even speculating that maybe she died. There was so much intrusion into her life, and then even a candid photograph, that I think they felt that she had to make an appearance and to give a statement, to make that video statement. And that was a bit of a low point, I would say, in terms of how she's been treated. I say reflecting this really horrible trend in modern life of wanting to know every single detail of celebrities and royals' lives. We have no right to know all those details. But I think in recognition of the deep interest in her and the royal family, that they've decided to be as open as they can, and now she feels that she's doing a bit better. She is going to make that appearance, and I think that those who love the royal family will be absolutely delighted to be able to watch that tomorrow. It's quite an important occasion in terms of the King's official birthday, but also because it's going to have so many members of the family back together. She hasn't been seen for a long time, and people will be able to see how she's doing with their own eyes. They've even released a photograph today along with the statement in which she looks relatively well. She's seen outdoors in Windsor. People have been speculating again over how she may look as a result of the chemo she's been going through, so I think that will satisfy people's concern in that regard as well. So I think there's a lot of excitement for her appearance. And also, in the statement, she mentioned just how much comfort she's taken from the interest of the nation.
Absolutely, and as we watch all of this footage of her and beautiful moments and her wardrobe, always everybody's eager to see what she'll wear. I'm sure she will impress and not let anybody down on that part. She's always stunning, always beautiful, and probably a much needed moment for the UK. I mean, we haven't seen her, and she's sort of just been like the shining star of the royal family for years now.
Yeah, and we are going through this kind of messy and slightly boring election campaign. A small detail of choosing the next Prime Minister and government. There's not a lot to be cheerful and optimistic about in the UK, even though the Labour Party is expected to sweep into power. It's not really through any great enthusiasm for them. It's more as a protest and disappointment in the Conservative Party that's been in government for 14 years. So moments like this are when the royal family really play their part, because I think that the nation can at least unite behind the royal family. They enjoy seeing the much-loved members of the royal family, like Princess Catherine, doing well, and I think that this is an important moment in that as well.
Jonathan, great to see her this weekend. Thank you.
It's going to be a great weekend. Thank you, Jonathan. Thank you.
Let's see.
Have you ever wondered how to tie a tie or throw a football or grill meat? Well, Internet Dad Rob Kennedy's got you covered with a message of hope leading into this Father's Day. That is coming up next.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax relief advocacy.
All right, it's gonna start getting good here in just the next few minutes, guys. Because on the other side, on the Mexican side,
It doesn't matter if you're sitting
there are roads, and then there's a small town called Puerto Palomas. It's a small little town. Getting Lukeville vibes. You guys that were with me last, we documented every day in Lukeville, Arizona. You guys were with me for months at a time, and this is kind of starting to, based on what I'm seeing on the map and looking all around, it kind of feels like Lukeville a little bit of Lukeville out here. Nancy, welcome to the channel. Do we have any new friends on here? Tell me now. learning into what's happening on the southern border. Today we're back out here in Columbus, New Mexico, guys, and I wanted to take a look around and analyze it, explore it for a little bit. It's incredible to me. Okay, I think I see the international port of entry. Yep. Yeah, this is the 30-foot wall right here that President Trump was able to erect. So you guys might be able to start seeing the crossing, the international port of entry. Less than 2 miles up ahead of us. Ex-narco house that's all abandoned. They even had areas for horse racing. It was pretty cool. I should have slowed down. Somebody built a wall next to our wall. Can you see it? You can't see through the wall. They put cylinder blocks all over it. They even included spikes up on the top, which if I slow down, you might be able to see them. You see those spikes? They actually put a wall on the other side of the wall. Interesting. I honestly feel it could probably be, I wouldn't put it past them, like some kind of illegal alien encampment for quick access. You never know. I'm thinking these were probably, these look like sleeping quarters of some sort. I'm thinking it was probably for the people working on the wall. And the reason I say that is because where we're at right now is kind of far away from everything. And here's your port of entry, pretty much. Oh, a Family Dollar, thank goodness. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. At least I'll grab, not the best water, but I'll be able to grab some water at least, right? Least. Oh no, it's closed. Clutch right now. Big time. Look at this line. I'm trying to get into Mexico. They're all pulled over to the side pretty much. A little drinky drink. Dang, that port of entry is like right there. Check out this entrance. Like, Family Dollar literally put themselves right there for so right before people go to back to their home country, they make a quick little pit stop at the Family Dollar and take whatever goodies they might be wanting to take. Let's check it out. That's a nice port of entry, man. This is probably the nicest international port of entry on the border. Columbus port of entry, for sure. It's a nice one. Look at this guy. Freaking Mexico plates. Doesn't know how to freaking park. Takes 2 parkings, dude. 2 freaking parking spaces. Yeah, it probably is. I wouldn't be able to tell you, but everything in there is Chinese, pretty much. Hey, whoa. I'm waiting for my parking space, buddy. Bro, parquéate bien, bro. Estás tomando 2 parkings, carnal. Get mad, bro. You're taking up 2 parkings, dude. It's ridiculous. It's not cool, man. I'll be right back, guys.